Alright, maybe we won't have too much wind and a little different sight as I hike around here today. Topic of my ramble, and all I got's a topic, so like I said, that's how rambles go. Let's see where it goes. Is there's no such thing as time machines. Now we watch, there's movies and TV shows, Back to the Future. Hell, I think there's 3 TV shows on now. One with like H.G. Wells, Jack the Ripper took a time machine back. They're chasing each other. There's another one with some government group is chasing another government group that's going through changing everything, and there's even the one with the duffel bag time machine. How does it work? It's a duffel bag. Don't worry about it. It just works. And we'll now make a TV show, and that one's kind of funny from every now and then. I haven't seen a lot of it though. But where I'm going with that, let's see if Captain Obvious here can land this plane. Now, as soon as I say there's no such thing as time machine, somebody will say, well, in 1947, Albert Einstein worked with the government and they made a time machine. No, he didn't. Didn't happen. No, it's not true. Stop. There's a couple different ways to know that. One way is some unknown artist in Vienna didn't come up missing in the early 1900s, which another topic, people don't know history. Hitler. Nobody killed baby Hitler, and somebody shot Kennedy. And if there was a time machine, so of those possibilities, there's no such thing as time machines. There's no evidence. But where I'm going with big picture of this is we're going to wait for the wind. Okay, well, maybe the wind will die down. I guess in life we all have those few things in our lives where when we look back on, we wish we had a time machine to change things. Sadly, some people let that rule their lives. If only this would have happened, then I would have. No, stop. In my opinion. Things happen, you pick up, you move on. No victims. But your only time machine of sorts is today. Today you can make tomorrow. You can't go backwards. The bad things that happened, the good things that you like that stopped happening, all that stuff, you can't go back and change that. Don't waste your time, don't waste your effort. Now, I'm a human being, so, we all do it to an extent. But some people seem to get stuck. So I think the only way to get unstuck is to view your today as a time machine. That today wind. Okay, change the angle a little bit with all this wind. But today is the day that you use your time machine to make tomorrow into something. Again, I feel like Captain Obvious half the time doing these simple things and in many ways repeating stuff or saying the same thing different ways. But we all have those things we want to do, whether it's an RV or whatever it is. You can look back and wish this and wish that. My grandfather used to say, why don't you wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which gets full first? Now, other than being a pretty disgusting premise, his advice is sound. You can wish things were different, or wish this would have happened, or wish this would have happened, but the only thing you can do is do. The only thing you can do is change. And if you can't do today, like I've said in other rambles, what you can't do today, you prepare for today. So if you can't buy an RV today, you do things along the way to make your goal come true. There's your time machine. Now, I will say, personally, for me, I have time machine moments, and it's music and food. Music and food can remind me of people, places, and things. There's so many songs, I hear 2 bars into a song and I remember a person. I eat a certain food and it reminds me of my past. Those are memory time machines. We ain't going back. All we can do is the only way to fix the past is to fix it today. If you're fighting with somebody over something and you're mad about something and you don't want to talk to them anymore, which, again, I'm human, I get that way. The only way you can change that is today. And it just comes down to what you want your future to be. If you want a future of coulda, woulda, shoulda, Keep wishing that time machine is going to make you be able to go back and fix something. You'll spend the rest of your life living coulda, woulda, shoulda. The same premise goes to the biggest mistakes in life are not mistakes you make. It's the mistakes of inaction. It's the opportunities you don't take when you should all seize. So that's my pointless ramble on a very beautiful and warm day as the greenery is starting to come through, as I enjoy another hike around. Sometimes I know my videos are boring, and then somebody will say they're not boring. For most people, they're boring because there's no drama, there's no formula. The only formula I've have is this is what I cooked today. These are places I'm looking at. But I'll show you a few minutes of this each day. But there are times I just sit at a spot like this for forever. It feels like soothing, relaxing, centering. This is my church. I'm going to Mass. And the beauty of this Mass, there's no hypocrites sitting next to me in a pew. There's no hypocrites sitting up there telling me what I'm supposed to think. I can see it for myself. That is not a slam on religion. That is just me saying, this is the feeling I get when I in far too many videos say, this is my why. My why I make videos isn't to create drama or to find ways to get people to send me money or to create controversy and get likes and dislikes and all that. That's not why I'm doing it. This is my why. This is why I do it. Everybody's got their own reason. And Captain Obvious is sharing his. Sometimes the best thing to do is sit down and shut up. It took me a long time to learn that one. I'm sure a lot of people would have been very grateful if I'd have learned it earlier. Would you please just sit down and shut up? God. But again, tying that all back together, because it's a circle. It's a circle. There's no time machine. I can't go back and fix that. All I can do is see what the past was and make the future what I hope it to be. That's pretty much all any of us can do. Sometimes I enjoy that now I seem to be pulling myself away from the noise, from the chatter, from the pointless. There seems to be so much of that. And again, it would have been nice if I'd have realized this earlier, but I realize it now, and I do now. There is no time machine. And that's probably a very good thing, because oftentimes for most of us, the things that we would go use a time machine to go change are often the things that shaped us the most. And when you get past the parts of it you don't like, it often shaped you in the best ways, I think. At least that's the lie I tell to myself, right? A little bit of sugar helps the medicine go down, or whatever the hell that used to be. So yeah, I have no answers. I have very little wisdom. I have a good grasp on the obvious. And maybe that's why some people like to listen to these, because they go, yeah, I knew that. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that doesn't understand why nobody gives a crap about history but can tell you all about the Kardashians. Like, really? Like, that social media is the most important thing to some people now. Oh my God, my phone doesn't work. I don't have any signal. I come here and I'm so happy. Then yet again, I make videos and I slip up to a place where I can upload them onto social media. So, tiny bit of hypocrite, maybe? I don't know. Fish jumping. But I like to think I'm paying it forward. And I realize I'm fortunate in many aspects. Not all aspects, but in many aspects I'm fortunate. And then a lot of people would like this simple stuff. Do these simple things. Someone recently said that I should do an ebook on cooking, which is a good idea, but I'm kind of lazy. I'm kind of like, I uploaded them to YouTube. If somebody likes them, they can watch them. But you could make money. Yeah. If I was doing YouTube to make money, I'd be a total idiot, because it's probably a penny or two an hour of my time. So that's obviously not why I do it. It doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out what you would need to do to be successful. What some would term successful, an amount of viewers, an amount of likes and monies and all that. Now, okay, there I started to go off on an angle. I didn't go off on a tangent. I'm going to try to land this plane. I didn't want to go on that tangent. Today's your time machine. Oh, a snake. See it? There it is. I startled him and he went away. I can still see him, but you probably can't. Oh, I got distracted. I just saw a snake. See if I got it on video. But landing that plane. Come on, back on it. Land the plane. There's no such thing as a time machine to go backwards. Today's your time machine. You can only go forward. What is done is done. Hopefully we all learn from the past and we don't repeat the past unless it's a good thing. Today's your time machine to make tomorrow what you want it to be, one step at a time. Sometimes your time machine moves really fast. Sometimes it moves painfully slowly. But today's your time machine. Tomorrow will come, and it's just a matter of what you're going to do with it, what you're going to make it be. Because it's your choice. No one's a victim unless you let yourself be. You might not live in the perfect universe for what you want it to be, but try to make it the best it can be. And that's a whole bunch more mumbo jumbo about basic thing. Chase your dreams. Chase your dreams. Prepare when you can. Don't accept failure. And don't make excuses for yourself or others. Never good for your time machine to start with excuses. There are reasons, there are justifications, and everything that appears to be an obstacle is an opportunity for a brilliant solution you'll be proud of yourself for later. Okay, gone on far too long. Hope that made some sense. Have a great and wonderful day.